let's talk about the weather
Yes.
then. This weekend, we're looking at kind of a mixed bag here. Dry and cloudy today. Tomorrow, we are going to get a cold, soaking rain. Before we dive into the forecast, I want to shout out to Ruby Major Elementary School. They had me out all day on Friday to talk to several different classes. I talked to kids in kindergarten, in second grade. That was the photo I just showed. This is the kindergarten class. I also talked to the fourth grade class as well. This is all for Read Across America Week. It also goes into next week too. I'll be going to some schools as well for Storm 5 Titan. So thank you so much for having me out. Current conditions across the area here, dry but cloudy. Power of 5 radars not picking up on any raindrops, but looking from our sky cam, looks pretty gloomy out there. You probably think the same thing if you're looking out the window, wondering, is it gonna rain? That doesn't happen until overnight tonight. Rain showers will start to move in. We'll see scattered showers, some of them even heavy through the day on Sunday. It will end as possibly a wintry mix with some flurries flying late Sunday night. That leads into a bitter blast that is coming for the start of our next work week. It's a lot to unpack in this forecast. Looking outside in Murfreesboro right now, very cloudy there in Robertson County, or Rutherford County, excuse me. 39 is their reading right now. Looking from our Skynet 5 camera in Columbia, cloudy with the temperature around 40 degrees, and Gallatin right now up in Sumner County. Good morning to you. We're at 39 to start off. Looking at our planner here, more clouds unfortunately than sunshine leading up to 12 o'clock. 46 around noon. We'll get some peaks of sunshine in the afternoon between 1, 2, 3 p.m. and temperatures at that point warming to the lower 50s outside. It's going to be cool today, but this is actually the warmest day that we are going to see for the next several days. Temperatures are going to be struggling to get above freezing once we get into Monday and Tuesday. As far as how much rain we get tomorrow, I mentioned some of the showers could be heavy at times. We're looking at those heavier rain showers, mainly south of I-40. That's where we could see up to an inch of rain closer to the Tennessee and Alabama state line. Looking at Nashville, around a half of an inch is expected, less than that for places like Clarksville and Bowling Green, looking at anywhere from a quarter of an inch or less as far as rainfall totals go. ExactTrack with our computer models showing that rain builds in as you're sleeping overnight. We'll see scattered showers across the area early on Sunday. Already starting to notice a changeover from rain up to snow for places like Paducah, and that will be the case up into central Kentucky as well. That's where we expect some accumulation possible. As far as our chances to see winter weather and accumulations go, I think the ground is going to be too wet and too warm to see anything sticking. A dusting looks to be possible for places like northern Christian County, Todd County as we continue through the afternoon, and we see this changing over potentially to some wet snowflakes. The rest of us are just looking at flurries by late Sunday night. This is stopped at 7:30. Some flurries will be flying across the area as temperatures continue to fall from the upper 30s to below freezing closer to midnight. Some spots will be in the 20s already at that point, and then waking up on Monday, sending kids to the school bus, you're going to want to make sure they're all bundled up. We will be in the 20s widespread across the area at that point. I mentioned a dusting could be possible, and our computer models are indicating this for places like Murray, Kentucky, Paducah, parts of Christian and Todd County. This isn't going to be a lot. It's really not the bigger picture with our weather story here. We could even see a bit of a dusting in some of our higher elevations over towards the plateau. The bigger story will be the rain tomorrow. Because we're going to see anywhere from a half of an inch to an inch, it is not going to cause flooding concerns like what we had last weekend, but it will certainly slow some of those rivers and streams that are already high and still struggling to recede. Looking at our 7-day forecast, 52 on Saturday, 44 on Sunday, 35 though expected on Monday, a cold sunny day. Looking at Tuesday, 37, Wednesday back into the lower 40s. Overnight lows with this bitter blast are going to be even falling into the teens. So we are starting out the month of March still very much feeling like winter. We're going to have much more news and weather when we come back.